Good morning, students of class 10. We'll talk about history. The world economy takes shape. Now we have reached 2.1. Further we'll talk about. In our previous class we have talked about the corn laws, the migration, food production. Let's revise number 1. Growth of population during 18th century has led to the shortage of food, and there was a demand for food. The local farmers or landlords pressurized the government to stop importing food from other foreign countries. So that was the corn law, and still the food was in short supply. This has led to the other countries to grow more food crops, such as we have talked about Australia, America, Russia, eastern part of Europe. This has led to migration because they require labor to grow crops, clear the land to grow crops, and migration took place. We have talked about more than 150 million people have migrated to other areas such as America, Australia, Russia, eastern part of Europe to clear the land and grow food crops. They travel vast distances, crossed oceans, and reached America or Australia to grow food crops so that they can supply the food grains to Europe or in Britain. As the Industrial Revolution took place at that time, more people were working in industries, they require food. So there was a demand for food and migration took place. Now we'll talk about the remaining part of this. A dramatic change, though on a small scale, occurred closer home in West Punjab. So far we have talked about around the world, in Europe, America, Australia, Russia, eastern part of Europe. We have talked about that, how they grew the food crops, what changes took place. Let's talk about a small change took place near our home, that is in West Punjab. Here at that time, Britishers were the colonizers. They also wanted food crops, raw materials for their industries. To feed their growing population, they require food crops. So here a small change though took place occurred closer home in West Punjab. What happened there? British colonizers built a network of canals. They dug canals to change semi-arid region into fertile cultivated agricultural land. They want to change the landscape, change these semi-arid regions into fertile agricultural land. They wanted to grow that would grow wheat, cotton for export, so that there they could grow wheat to feed their population, cotton for export to their own country, from India to export to England, so that they could feed their industries, textile industries. So in this way a small change took place in our country also, that is in West Punjab. The Britishers constructed a network of canals there to grow wheat and cotton. The areas irrigated by new canals there in Punjab, the area which was irrigated by new canals, and the peasants who had come from various surrounding areas to work there as laborers from other areas who had come there to work and settle there. They settled around those areas, and this area was called canal colonies. This area was called canal colonies because the area was watered by the canal, water of the canal, and the people settled there in that region. This whole area was called canal colonies. Now we'll talk about number 5. Similar story can be told for cotton cultivation, for rubber, and so on. Similar story can be told for cotton cultivation to feed the British textile mills. Wherever the Britishers colonized, they did the same thing. They hired the laborers, grow wheat, grow raw materials to feed their hungry industries, to feed their industries. They grew raw materials and food crops. Number 6, between 1820 and 1914. So between this year, between this 1820 and 1940, world trade have multiplied 25 to 40 times more. World trade have multiplied, it have grown 25 to 40 times between these years. 60% of this trade, almost 60% of this trade comprise primary products. Primary products means agricultural products such as wheat to feed the people there in Europe, cotton, rubber, tea, jute, etc. as raw materials for their industries. In this way, more than 60% of the trade comprised of these primary products, and the world trade have multiplied so much, 25 to 40 times it grew during these years. So this much for today. We'll continue in our next part, next class. We'll talk about 2.2. We'll talk about new technologies in our next class. So for today this much only. You can copy out, note down these things in your copy and go through the book. That's all for today. Thank you for watching the video.